it's time now for this week's comic book review, and this is part 2 of a 3-part comic book review. And here is Star Wars: The Empire, Volume 2, part of Marvel's Epic Collection series. Okay, this is fantastic. They're taking and doing what Dark Horse should have done long time ago. Seriously. Dark Horse had the licensing for Star Wars for so long and stuff. They put out so many great stories out there and stuff like that, but they never did anything like this. Seriously, they should have did something like this with all those extra trade paperbacks and stuff like that, and did something like this. Even though there's comics in here that haven't even made it to trade paperback format. But seriously, awesome as hell. Like this story. Yeah, Verge. Oh my god. The Verge storyline. Vector, excuse me. I meant, seriously. They should have done something like this long time ago. But now Dark Horse no longer has the licensing for Star Wars. It is now back in the hands of Marvel. And Marvel Comics is doing what they should have did long time ago. In that galaxy far, far away. Either way. Star Wars: The Empire, Volume 2. Let's take a look inside of it. It contains issues. In fact, it contains trade paperbacks, graphic novels, whichever you want to call it, of certain Star Wars things that were done by Dark Horse, such as the Vector event. Okay? This expanded between Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Dark Times, Rebellion, and there was one other one. Oh, and Legacy. Okay? It had 4 different tales in 4 different comics. Okay? And this one is during the time of, you know, after the Clone Wars, after Revenge of the Sith and stuff, before Star Wars: A New Hope. And Vader is after this old Sith treasure, okay, which he did not know was being controlled by this woman. And it is just an amazing story. Then there's Blue Harvest. I mean, there's so many great stories in this that made Star Wars an amazing thing for Dark Horse back in its day. I mean, seriously. Way cool stuff. There's even Star Wars stories in here that, see? Check it out. Unbelievable, right? There's some amazing stuff in here that no one, I mean, even the black and white stuff. Look at this. The old sketch work, the artwork. Amazing, and it's just simply amazing. And it's simply amazing. And here's a blast from the past for all of you that remember this. Yeah. Remember when that came out in the 1990s? Star Wars Galaxy magazine? Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. Either way, this volume contains Star Wars Dark Times issues number 6 through 17. Star Wars Dark Times Blue Harvest number 0. Star Wars Dark Times Out of the Wilderness 1 through 5. Now, it doesn't mention Vector here, but it's part of the issues 6 through whichever. 6 through 17, excuse me. Okay, which is the normal run, basically, for Dark Horse's Star Wars Dark Times. Okay, and this volume was just jam-packed with a lot of stuff. And you know what? This volume normally cost you $40. $40! Can you believe that? $39.99. And on Amazon, you could buy it for cheaper. Seriously, you could go on there and buy it for around under 25 bucks. Yeah, it's cheaper to buy it on Amazon.com. And if you've got Amazon Prime, all you're paying for is the comic and the tax. You don't have to pay for any shipping. How awesome is that? I mean, seriously, it's a great place to go. Amazon.com, people. Yeah. Okay. Either way, what's my final judgment upon this little beauty? Well, basically, it's Dark Horse's work that Marvel just did and repackaged it into one ginormous book. Good size. Yep, sturdy binding, too. I mean, seriously. You could sit there and read this book just like that and no real creasing issues or anything like that. Either way, Star Wars Volume 2 of the Empire, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. It's Dark Horse's work, all put into one book finally. Okay, seriously, I'm liking these epic collections. Alright? I like them for Spider-Man and stuff like that, but when it's Star Wars, this is perfect. This is really perfect. Either way, my final judgment is an 8 out of 10. Badass seal of approval. There's some great stories in here from the Dark Horse run that made Dark Times very interesting to read every issue. From Vader getting where, you know, he has to fight his own stormtroopers and stuff during the Vector event and stuff. Then when they started turning into monsters and crap, and it was just crazy stuff off the wall. But at the same time, it was interesting to read. It was an amazing stuff back in its time, and still badass seal of approval and high recommendations. Now I know some of you are going to sit there and say, but Adventurous Joe, why? Why would you recommend us to read this? Well, basically, it is Dark Horse's work, and if you've never read anything from Dark Horse, okay, seriously, if you've never been able to get any of the trade paperbacks, because a lot of them now are out of print, okay, and they're harder to get a hold of unless you're going to pay at least $30, $40 for one or something, okay, this is the book for you. This is perfect for you, okay, because Marvel has done what Dark Horse should have did a long time ago and put it all in one big book, okay? So this is perfect for you. That's why I'm giving it high recommendations to check it out for yourself. Now, if you've already read these stories in this from when Dark Horse originally had the license, let's discuss it down in the comments, people. What was your favorite part in the Dark Horse run? Did you find Dark Times very interesting? Did you find it boring? Did you think it was okay? You know, let's hear it, people. Down in the comments section down below. Okay. And that's it for part 2 of our comic book review. I'll see you guys in the next few minutes for the final part of the comic book review for Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, hardcover edition. This is the Marvel Comics 4-part issue miniseries, and it's in this hardbound book, okay? Loving it. Seriously, loving it. I've already read about halfway through it. I was on chapter 3 on it and stuff. And now I'm doing my review on it and let you guys know what I think on it. Either way, I will see you all in the next few minutes for this little baby. Until next time, my adventurous ones, I have been your host, as always, the Adventurous Joe, Joseph Michaels. Don't forget to check out some of the links down in our description for Gamefly.com and a few other places that we're mentioning. Don't look for Nerd Block. We don't have them on there no more. So they are officially gone. Either way, that's it. I will catch you all next time, my little adventurous ones. Big adventurous ones, little adventurous ones. Either one. Peace out, and may the Force be with you all. Later.